Barak Mishameis, Daf Kuf Nun Gimel, sponsored the Refuah Shalema for Daniel Tzvi ben Yocheved. At the end of the previous daf, Rav and Shmuel disputed the law of a will delivered to the beneficiary of the Shchimera's gift. This is how the dispute was taught in Surah. However, in Pumbedisa, it was taught that the dispute concerned the Shchimera's gift reinforced by a kinyan. Rav Huna explained Shmuel's opinion that the kinyan prevented him from retracting the gift, not only for transfer to another person, but even retracting it to keep it himself. Rabbi Shmuel disputed a will that the Shchimera wrote his possessions transferred to his beneficiary b'chayim uv'maves. Rav holds it is still a matna Shchimera. The primary term is b'maves. He mentioned b'chayim as a prayer asking Hashem to spare him from imminent death. Shmuel holds it is a matnas bari, a healthy man's gift. The primary term is b'chayim. He mentioned after death to indicate the gift was given forever. The halacha, the Nardoi decided in favor of Rav. Rava qualified this ruling. If he wrote mechayim instead of b'chayim, it is effective immediately. Ameimar stated the halacha is not like Rava. Despite this, he prohibited a woman who wrote mechayim from retracting her gift. She cursed him, wishing his ship capsized. He decided in favor of his opinion against the accepted opinion. It resulted in her curse being effective. Now we move on to a new Mishnah. The text of a will left out that the benefactor was a Shchimera. Rabbi Meir holds the benefactor has to prove he was a Shchimera at the time of the gift. The Chachamim hold the burden of proof is on the beneficiary because the Shchimera is still in possession of the gift. Abai and Rabbah disputed a similar case. The document stated a gift of a seriously ill person, but not that he passed away from his illness that would warrant writing an additional document stating he died without recovering or retracting his gift. Rabbah holds we rely on a chazak, a presumption that he died from his illness unless proven otherwise. He lived last as a seriously ill person. It is not assumed he recovered and got sick a second time. Abaye disagrees based on a kavachomer. The halacha is passengers on a ship that capsized are assumed dead. Despite this, the law is to apply to them stringencies of survivors and non-survivors. A Bas Yisrael married to a Kohen cannot continue eating truma. The assumption is her husband did not survive. If she was a Bas Kohen married to Yisrael, she cannot eat truma in her father's house. It is assumed her husband still may be alive. Abaya argues certainly a sick person, based on the klal, rov cholin l'chaim, a majority of sick people recover, should be assumed to have recovered. The answer: there is a similar machlokas tanoim. Rabbi Yaakov holds as Abaya, the recipients must prove that he was healthy at the time of the gift. The benefactor was the last known definite owner. We presume that status presently unless proven otherwise. However, Rabbah holds like the second Tana Rebbe Nosson. He holds the present status dictates what was the previous status at the time of the gift. If he is presently healthy, it is assumed the gift was given when he was healthy. The burden of proof is on the benefactor to prove otherwise. The Gemara applies their dispute to a similar case. A Mishnah in Tahara stayed a field 2,500 square amos or more in the summertime as a public domain regarding the laws of Tumah. The use of the word Tameh used regarding a sota associates this parsha with the laws of Tumah. She becomes defiled if she cohabited after having entered a private domain. So too in the case of a questionable Tumah. One becomes defiled in a private place. If one entered the field uncertain if he contracted Tumah, or whether he entered during the summer or winter, during the summer it is a public domain because many people enter. However, during the winter, when grain is growing and people do not enter, it is a private domain. Rabbi Yaakov holds he is presumed to be uncontaminated, his status prior to entering, until it is known that he entered during the winter. Rabbi Nosson holds it depends on when he inquires of his status. If he inquires in the winter when it is a private domain, he is contaminated because his present status dictates what his status was earlier. Rava qualifies this ruling. Once the field was enclosed during a rainy season, defining its status as a private domain, it continues that status even during the summer. If you're enjoying Daf in 5, please click on the link below, subscribe, and become a sponsor. Thank you.